Today, we seek redemption.
That's what I was going to say.
No, it wasn't.
I was going to be like, it's Redemption Tuesday.
Is it a Tuesday?
I don't know.
In New Zealand, there is a lot of thermal activity. And on one particular beach at low tide during the day, you can make your own hot tub in the sand where the natural hot springs can reach a temperature of up to 147 degrees.
I put my foot in an area, it started burning.
During our last trip to New Zealand, we set off in search of this beach, only to somehow end up at a place nobody had ever heard of. It was cold and windy, and the water was lukewarm at best. Today, we are setting off with the hope of not only finding the right hot water beach, but digging our very own hot tub in the sand.
Wilderness really helped us be prepared. They gave us a shovel specifically for this moment. Going to Hot Water Beach and we're gonna dig a hot tub. The real hot water beach.
I can't believe the difference this morning. It's like we got here, the wind was whipping. It's so calm out right now. I just had to take the camera outside and show you what we're working with our first Freedom campsite in New Zealand. Whoever's idea it was to set up Freedom campsites, I hope you got a raise. Got this. Ooh, who gets this one? Is that for you? Here you go. Opening up the muffins we got yesterday from Pack and Save. This one was coffee and walnut. Looks amazing. You want to try mine? Can I try yours? No. This seems one-sided. Coffee and a view. Good morning.
Morning.
Got some late sleepers this morning.
We decided to sleep only after the sunrise, not when it was dark.
Can't beat those morning wake-up views, though.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I was ready to run into the water. I didn't have shoes on, so I was gonna save that drone. The drone just started landing itself while Heath was flying over the sea, and he is looking down, reading the alert saying like, I'm gonna land, and I just see it going lower and lower toward the water. Do you wanna come up the stairs? I just take off running down toward the beach, and Heath, I don't even know what he does. I see the blade thingies, whatever those are called. One of them like skims the water and it like splashes.
I may have got that on camera. We're gonna see in a minute.
Today, we seek redemption.
I watched the video from 5 years ago where we went to what we thought was the hot water beach.
I didn't know that there was the hot water beach. I thought there were just hot water beaches.
We learned shortly after posting the video and reading the comments that we made a pretty big mistake.
Very
We
wrong.
were so close to the actual hot water beach that people go to, and instead we drove 3 hours to the opposite side of the coast to go to a beach no one has even heard of. People were like, I'm local, I've never even heard of this beach that you went to. And it was rainy and cold, and we basically dug our heels in the sand.
Because we didn't even have a shovel.
We were unprepared, and today we're gonna try to seek redemption for that day. We are going to...
The real one. Looked at tide charts and everything.
We have a shovel, and we're going to make our own DIY hot tub today and try to do it much better than last time.
At 3 p.m. because that's the time.
Yeah, you're supposed to get there at low tide or within 2 hours of low tide.
Which is like an hour and a half drive from here. So we kind of have the day to explore the rest of the Coromandel Peninsula.
And if where we're at is any indication, it's beautiful. The road that we're on right now is actually called Pacific Coast Highway.
Is it really?
Yes,
I've done one of those before.
we have.
In Japan, right? road for maybe 5 minutes. No, I think we're just gonna live at this little like slow car turn off on the side of the road because this view is incredible.
This is the best part about New Zealand to me. One of the best parts at least, just the drives. We've been on the road 15 minutes. Most epic views I've ever seen in my entire life.
The drive this morning really has me wondering why the South Island is so much more popular than the North Island.
I think it's one of those things where, you know how whenever I take a bite of like a really delicious pastry and you ask me if it's good and I say, nah, it's terrible, you shouldn't have any. That's what people have done with New Zealand's North Island. They've taken a bite, they've realized how tasty it is, and they said, nah, it's no good. You shouldn't come here.
Found a cafe with a little park right next to it, had some amazing food. My breakfast burrito was awesome. And now we're letting the kids play before we continue our drive over to Hot Water Beach.
She's like a dog chasing her tail. Like she wouldn't know what to do if she caught it, but that's not gonna keep her from trying. They have a jumping pillow.
Nice.
She was loving it. Found a Top 10, which is a chain of holiday parks here in New Zealand. We stayed at these during our last trip, but we're trying to prioritize alternating between freedom camping and holiday parks because it's got a playground and a jumping pillow and a basketball court if you can find a basketball.
They, as soon as you show up, they write the low tide right there.
Oh, wow. So $250, it's $208. We need to go ahead and get set up and make lunch because by the time all that's done, that'll be over an hour.
Since we did the wrong Hot Water Beach last time, and I'm 99.9% sure we came to the right one this time, I commemorated. Look. You
Oh
like
my goodness. Hot Water Beach, New Zealand. Did you get flip-flops too?
I got flip-flop and I got board shorts.
There's 2 aisles. There's 2 aisles in the reception store.
My strategy is one of each. I just got one from each aisle. Little campsite for the night. Kind of have our own little bamboo forest back here. It's not raining, but you can just hear the creaking in all of these trees. I don't know if it's birds or what.
This is the bamboo forest right here.
It's literally what I said. We have our own little private bamboo forest.
I love it.
Listen to it. Yeah.
Can you feel it?
Yeah, I want to feel it. What's it feel like?
There's a monster in the bamboo forest.
You think so?
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna attempt to do today. Make our own little hot tub.
Wilderness really helped us be prepared. They gave us a shovel specifically for this moment.
Yes.
Going to Hot Water Beach and we're gonna dig a hot tub. We have everything we
That
need.
is a huge gear garage.
It is massive. It's the biggest gear garage I've ever seen. All right, who's ready to go to the beach?
Yeah, I am.
All right, let's do it.
Daddy, look at me.
I heard him.
I'm just filming, watching you struggle.
Thanks, babe. Get the shot. Don't worry about it.
Looking at the photos from this beach, it appears that everyone is within about 60 square meters of each other. I don't know, maybe people are competing for the best hot tub, or maybe you join teams so that you can expect other people to come jump in your tub. It's a lawless land, maybe. I don't know what's gonna happen.
This has got to be one of the most unique experiences in the world. To be able to dig your own hot tub on a beach, right?
Well, I tried it once. It didn't go that well.
We are more prepared this time.
How are you feeling this time around leading up to the big game time moment?
Well, you know, I feel like my heart's in it, but my body a little fatigued from pushing 2 children up a mountain.
I finished my coffee. I was about to ask you if you wanted me to take over.
Yeah.
Okay, here, you hold the
That
camera.
would be-
I feel like if anybody tuned in right now, they'd be like, what a jerk. Why'd you make it? I literally push this thing 95% of the time.
Let's roll back the footage.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there was footage in there of me pushing it up to a castle in Carcassonne, which...
Not if I edit this video.
It's kind of like 10 treks right there.
All right.
One thing we may be investing in the short-term future is a double stroller with bigger wheels.
If you've ever modified a stroller and put like heavy duty off-roading wheels on them,
I want like mudding tires.
shoot me a message.
Put it out.
Yep.
Yep.
Red Hot Water Beach.
Let's go, girl.
Go, girl.
Got the shovel? Let's do this.
I'm walking too slowly.
There's just these jagged cliffs over here, like just shooting out of the water.
Oh, look at all the people digging.
Dude, we're late. We're gonna miss all the prime digging spots. This is gonna be like when you go boondocking or find a freedom campsite. You're like, I don't wanna go too close to somebody, but I don't wanna go far enough away from the action, you know?
Yeah.
As soon as we walked up and put my foot in an area, it started burning. That did not happen on the last beach. And looking over here, there's like 40 pools and you see steam coming up right now.
What?
You
Oh,
see it?
I see it.
Yeah. So we're gonna walk around and try to find an area that's slightly burning our feet and dig a hot tub. It's hot on your toes?
Tell me your strategy.
All right, the tide is going out, so I'm gonna start digging here and see if I can build a wall, a little dam. All right, ready? Oh man, this is already really hot. The waves are coming. Oh, it actually.
It's holding. How are we feeling?
What?
How are we feeling?
I think the tide's gonna keep going out and this is gonna be a great little hot tub.
All right. I love the confidence. I'll get down with my foot. It's not every day you have a man build you a hot tub on a beach.
Oh, that's warm right there.
Ooh.
Ellie and I gave our best effort to block the water, but I think we picked a spot that was a little too close to the waves. But after a ton of hard work, we had this.
Okay, this is pretty awesome.
Wait, okay, so that's not exactly how it went down.
Our hole was looking pretty good and then a big wave came and just wrecked it all down.
These people were leaving and they're like, do you want our hot tub? After he's completely washed away. Thank you, kind strangers. Turns out no matter which beach we're on, we are incapable of making a hot tub.
I made a pretty good one actually, and then it washed away before I turned on the camera. It was a full circle.
And whether or not it was the hot tub that we dug out, we still finally got to experience sitting in our own beach hot pool in New Zealand.
These are basically just like regular hot tubs. There's a ton of maintenance. So even though there was a hot tub here, it halfway washed away a second ago.
I can't get out.
I would say even though that our first one was only alive for a half second and then we sat in somebody else's hot tub for a little while, it was still a vastly improved experience over our last trip to Hot Water Beach. We got to sit in an actual hot tub that was hot. It was awesome.
Yes, I would highly recommend it. You never got to lay in it before the waves washed it away.
I enjoyed doing the work of upkeeping the hot tub and the wall.
Thank
Like
goodness
as soon as we
that is
quit
not-
doing this is what it looks like. Like it just pretty much goes away. I will say a pretty cool experience.
No.
He wants you to eat it, baby. Did y'all give good morning kisses yet?